Howdy y'all, this is Mario with Let's Talk About It. So let's talk about it. Today we're gonna do some news, so we're gonna do a little thing different. So first thing I'm gonna read is Texas man who impregnates a 12-year-old girl. Because those things happen. He's gonna owe a lot of child support, at the very least. Anyways, let's read. Okay, it says, Texas man who impregnates 12-year-old girl sentenced to life. Okay. Only in Bryan, Texas, a 79-year-old dude, I guess. Anyways, a 79-year-old man who impregnated a 12-year-old girl nearly 3 decades ago was recently sentenced to life in prison. In 1995, I mean, this long? Anyways, Robert Crawford impregnated a 12-year-old girl and brought the child to an abortion clinic upon learning about the pregnancy. Hey, what a dirtbag, to say the least. Jeez. Wow. The Grimes County District Attorney Office said in a news release, the pregnancy was reportedly terminated and the crime was not reported at the time. Decades later, on June 12, 2021, the Navasota Police Department responded to a report of a child sexual assault against a 14-year-old boy. The district attorney office said the boy reportedly told officers he had been sexually assaulted by Crawford on multiple occasions. Damn, man, this is the trauma. Okay, this is the trauma that I'm talking about that happens to 75% of Americans. Okay, and this really changes the course of your life and leads you down a dark road where sometimes you don't find any relief, and most of the times you end up dead. I'm sorry, that's just the truth. So let me keep reading. The last incident alleged happened in 2021. On June 25th, 2021, authorities learned about a 12-year-old girl who had been impregnated in 1995. According to the district attorney office in 1995, the victim was interviewed and she confirmed that she had been sexually assaulted by Crawford in his home. Investigators reportedly learned about a third sexual assault victim on June 28, 2021. The district attorney's office said a woman heard about the allegations against Crawford and it triggered a memory from her childhood. That is what I'm talking about. Some of the stuff you won't remember until it gets triggered. Okay? It happens. In the 1970s, the woman's childhood friend allegedly told her that she had been abused by Crawford as a teenager. A few months later, on September 4th, 2021, District Attorney's Office said Crawford was interviewed and admitted to the sexual assault of a 14-year-old boy as well. Man, come on. As well, the 1995 12-year-old victim, according to the District Attorney's Office. Crawford confirmed he had driven the victim to an abortion clinic in Houston, Texas. Okay. Crawford allegedly told the investigators interviewing him that he had purchased a one-way ticket to Mexico, trying to get out. For the next day, he was reportedly arrested. Good. I mean, this guy needs to... Anyways, the district attorney's office said Crawford was found with a passport in his possession and a belt meant to hide money. Okay, money belt. That's what it is. On September 8th, 2021, authorities reportedly learned about the fourth Jew forced sexual abuse victim who now lives near Mexico City. Jeez, dude. Wow. She came to the U.S. to live with a relative who was dating Crawford in the 80s, according to the district attorney's office. Inside their home, Crawford allegedly sexually abused the fourth victim, who was 10 years old. Dude, come on, bro. Come on. I mean, you know. During the trial, jurors heard from the 1986 and 2020 sexual assault victims. Evidence and testimony from the 1994 victims were reportedly presented. Okay, according to the district attorney's office, a 15-minute of deliberation, Crawford was found guilty of aggravated sexual assault of a child. He was sentenced to life in prison and given the maximum allowance fine of 10 grand. Crawford remains held in Grimes County Jail and is awaiting transfer to the Texas Department of Criminal Justice. In the sentence, the district attorney, Andrea Bander, said in 25 years as a prosecutor, this is among the most erroneous child sexual assault case ever handled. Robert Crawford is a child molester who victimized children for decades. Bender continued. Today, the jury made clear through their punishment verdict of the life sentence what happened in Grimes County if you molest children. Today, they ensure this defendant will never again have the chance to traumatize another child. And you know, yeah, he needs to go. I mean, that's terrible. Here we go. Men, again, I keep saying, men, we're in terrible condition. Okay. Man sentenced for killing Texas girlfriend pregnant with twins, bro. Okay, so Harris County, Texas. Marcus, 36, a Virginia man who killed his Houston, what's up? Girlfriend after learning she was pregnant with twins, was sentenced to life in prison without parole following his capital murder conviction. Harris County District Attorney said, this poor woman opened the door to her home and thought she would be celebrating a new chapter in her life. But instead, the man she loved brutally stabbed her. Oh my God, dude. And they say, I hate women. I don't hate women. I ain't doing this to women. I'm just saying no. That's all I'm saying. Okay? Stabbed her and kept their relationship secret. Why? Why? Anyways, this was planned, premeditated, and cold-blooded case of domestic violence. And that's so true. Like, dude, you know, walk away. I mean, walk away, bro. Why you gotta, I mean, come on, bro. You don't have to kill anybody. Murphy, who in the U.S. Navy and wore his naval uniform throughout his week-long trial, drove from his home in Virginia to Charlotte, North Carolina, then flew to Detroit and to Houston. February 24th, 2015. Once in Houston, he went to the apartment of his girlfriend, Ebony Harris, 28, and fatally stabbed her. What? I mean, I didn't, I can't even, nope, don't want to be there. When he left Houston after murdering his girlfriend, he flew to Atlanta and then Charlotte to pick up his car, spending more than $1,000 on a plane ticket in total, prosecutors said. The pregnant mother of two, God, had recently told Murphy she was expecting twins and that they were his. Although prosecutors learned that she was pregnant from another man, well, he knew. He knew. Yeah, he knew. Hey, that's what you get. I'm sorry. Your actions have consequences, ladies. Murphy already had twins with his girlfriend in Virginia. Look at that. Again, you shouldn't be sleeping with a guy that already has kids and leaving kids everywhere. But guess what? Oh, he's so good. He's so big. That's what these women are doing. Because most of the women sleep with 20% of the guys. They share men. And this is what happens. Women are okay with getting money from the government because the government puts them on and they can do this kind of shit. Bad behavior. But guess what? Men allow it, the government allows it, and it gets out of hand. And then who are they going to blame? Another man. Of course, right? No, ladies. You choose the men you choose to pull down you know what. And only you choose. According to his flight records, he booked a flight to Houston after she broke the news and was in town for just 3 hours. Investigators, oh my God, investigators tracked his cell phone to Harris's home during those 3 hours. Investigators tracked, I'm sorry, let me go back. Houston, after she broke the news and was in town for just 3 hours, investigators tracked his cell phone to Harris's home during those 3 hours. Okay, so make sure I get that right. And his DNA was found underneath her fingernails. What a struggle. And man, like how terrible, dude. Like anybody, don't do that. Walk away, dude. Killing someone's not the answer. And killing someone that you're sleeping with and the mother of your kids, dude, you are, ladies, newsflash, this is the kind of men you don't want to be with. But this is the kind of men you chase because they make you wet. Okay? Because they make you tingle. Her body was found in her home next day. But hey, you don't want a good guy. He hoped to cover his tracks, but flight information, DNA, and cell phone records proved he did it. And good job to all these guys who's going to put this guy away. And you know what? Bubba, get this guy. I don't want to be around Bubba, but this motherfucker sure needs Bubba. Come on, dude. Anyways, Attorney Samantha, who prosecuted the case, Lisa Colligan, Ebony found hard, but she could not stop this man, and were proud that his jury did. So good for them. This is where I'm going to end it. I'm not going to make it too long, but this is kind of what's going on down here. Things are getting tough everywhere, and I hope that this holiday season finds every single one of you in a decent place. I hope that you can get it with your family and you can work on your things together, because times are going to get a little tougher, and maybe the family needs to come together because time's tough all over the world. You guys know. Anyways, this is Mario. Like, share, subscribe. Come on, subscribe, fellas. Anyways, hasta la vista, y'all. Thank you.